Hello, hi Manakshi. Can you hear me now?
Yeah.
Okay, all right. Yes. So Manakshi, this interview would be recorded for evaluation purpose.
Yes,
Okay.
yes, please. Yeah.
So very good afternoon to you. Myself, Alain. I'm a recruiter here at Ultimus.
Yeah.
Please start by introducing yourself and walk me through your profile.
Yes. So my full name is Meenakshi Pandey. I'm a commerce graduate and I'm from Pune, India. And about my experience, so I have 6 to 7 years of experience in as a digital marketing strategist and content creator. So I was started my journey after my graduation is done, but not immediately. But in 2017, I was started as a digital market strategist. So I was started with the Turnaround International, which is a US based medical billing company. So I was working for them, and the profile is mixed kind of thing, is a social media manager plus a content creator. So I was managed for them the content planning, creation, development, social media strategy and community management, also analyze optimization, SEO campaign. So I was handled their all stuffs, and after that I was joined, it is a NSR, which is a IT company, and they have a US client which is a HHA exchange portal. So they have the software which is used by the caregiver and the caregiver agency in USA. So I was same profile, I was handling with their all stuff. And then I
Okay.
was get a chance to work with the principal, which is a insurance company, again is a US based company. So I was again working them for the content creator as a social media manager. So my role is involved all this job responsibility, and additionally in my personal account I am a content creator. So I have a part-time 6 year of experience as a content creator, and my skill involving anchoring, hosting. Also, I'm a very good in event planning and all. So I'm a very good in ads, Meta ads and Google ads, and this is my skills. And about my hobbies, so yes, this is only my hobby. My interest is to maintain in social media and handling and content creation. So yes, that's me.
Okay. Okay. Really good to know that.
Thank you.
Particularly, tell me about the current job role that you're doing. Currently, are you working with any organization, and what are your day? What does your day to day look like?
Currently, I'm not working anywhere. I was left my last organization is August 2024 because of layoff, because the process got
Okay.
ramped down, and the layoff we facing layoff of 20 people we leave on a one day. And after that I was doing as a freelancing with some brands like collaborations, barter collaboration, pet collaboration. I was working some real estate company also, and healthcare wellness like fit gym wellness sector, and also a real estate and transport also. So this is my freelancing work. Or currently I'm looking out for the good opportunity for the full time role, so that's why I'm applying here. So about my job responsibility in my previous experience and my freelancing is the same, is like a social media strategy or and a content creator. So first of all it's include the create content, engaging content, develop social media strategy and marketing goals. We use tools, we do SEO, we do growth, we do campaign for the brand. Then the content planning, that I make a content calendar for them. So when, why and where we need to post the content, so it's help us. Then I manage community management, so I manage their all communities. I engage them with the webinar, live session, Q&A sessions. Then again we analyze and then optimize performance. We use Google Analytics and all, so we use that. We also run paid social campaign for that. And then trends, we follow trends. Then the market research, this all are included in my job role.
Okay. Okay. Good to know.
Yeah.
All right. So, particularly when it comes to your freelance work, it was also something relevant in all
Right.
those,
Right.
things involved into various clients, I
Right.
guess. Okay, okay. Tell me about your, content creator profiles
Role.
as well. What
Yeah.
are the profiles about? When did you begin?
hmm As a, I started with my personal content because
Mm-hmm.
I'm liking acting. Acting, I'm a very good in acting and those things from
Mm-hmm.
childhood. So from school days, from college days, I'm in a drama theater, and I like
Mm-hmm.
that also. So because of that, I get to know there is a platform of YouTube, and there is a social media platform where can you make your own original content and you can post. But
Yeah.
I know that from that time, but due to some financial crisis and something, I need to join some company. So I follow
Mm-hmm.
that passion beside this. I do my job, and then I create my own personal. So I have latest currently I have two channels on YouTube, and I have Instagram and Facebook where I posted a comedy channels, informative videos, comedy videos, script writing. I write by myself only, editing by myself. So posting, editing, and scripting is I do myself. So I'm good in that. So yes, I'm a very good storyteller. So I what I do is in my comedy channel I post a script. Play a 4 5 characters in a one reel.
Okay.
Yeah, so that is the comedy video. That is a comedy, and
So,
also I do a stand-up comedy. And then in my vlog channel, I put informative videos and a traveling vlogging, and then my personal day-to-day life vlogging. So that is
okay.
my personal content creation. And if you tell me about my professional, so I regularly play a role as a freelancing content creator for a brand. Suppose some watch company want a content from me, so I make a content. I creating a content. The watch is very good. The benefit is this and that. I create that content and editing them and then react to them. So that is my professional experience.
Understood, understood. Okay. Let us, talk about the content and pages one by one. There is two pages that are listed on your, YouTube.
Yeah.
That is Overlooked Tale. Tell me about this. What is the content here look like? I have gone
If
through the page.
yeah,
I
if
could see there are a number of videos. So
yeah.
tell me a little bit about this specific channel.
That is a blog channel. Vlogging is
Okay.
something
Okay.
which is you do to day your life. Is like writing
Mm-hmm.
a diary. Your own means what
Mm-hmm.
are you doing from morning? You wake up,
Mm.
you do your stuff. Then what
Yeah.
a special
Okay.
doing in your specific day means
Mm-hmm.
sometime you go some temple. Okay, so
Mm.
you go a temple. What you do, what you rituals are you follow, and then all the thing we merge in the end of the day, and then we editing that. That is the vlogging. And about talking vlogging, traveling vlog, it is something like that. You visit some places like I went last year. I went go to the Konkan. So I make that diary of 3 episodes. First is my journey of boat, then second is my journey on the beach, then third is returning home. So there's a 3 episodes I created for that Konkan diary. So that is the vlogging. And also I putting a informational video and unboxing video on that, where sometime I purchase something, like I purchase a treadmill. So I unboxing that. I tell the features,
Okay.
what is the features, how it is run, and what it is good for health or
So,
not.
all majorly all long format content. What is the length of
Yes.
the videos? Standard length of your videos?
Mine is sometime is 15 14 minute, sometime is 18 minutes, but I try to maintain under 15 minutes, because
Okay. Okay.
in a YouTube, YouTube audience is a different, because they are in a always hurry. So they see,
True.
if they like your video, they, if they like your like example, if they like a
Hmm.
film, they watch till 3 hours. But if they don't
Hmm.
like, they they leave it, and they scroll down,
Yeah.
because there is a thousands of video. So that's
True.
why your video need to be engaging. And my I opened this account before 6 months back, and I earned
Mhm.
1,000 subscriber. Well, this is
Within 6 months?
yeah, within the 6 month, and this is the
Mm.
original subscribers, not buying subscribers, organic
Okay.
subscribers. So
Tell me about your, consistency. Do you happen to post vlog every
daily,
day
daily,
or
yes,
how
every day, every day.
every day? Okay,
And
okay.
it's same like in comedy video also, I post daily, because
Daily.
I yeah, I post some short videos. If you search comic, COMIKE,
Mm-hmm.
yeah, actually in resume is mentioned.
Yeah, it is
So
there. It is there.
yeah, so if you actually I created before the first channel, so it's reached
Mm-hmm.
almost to 3,000 subscribers. But there is something, a penalty from the YouTube, so that's why it's deleted. So I again, it is very painful when you lots of effort put, and YouTube deleted in a one day. So
True.
that tragedy happened with me, and actually it's
Oh.
monetized already, but it's deleted.
Oh.
Actually, it's got something, a community strike or something.
Mm.
So I again, last month I created this channel, the comedy one,
Mm-hmm.
and
Mm.
I starting posting the my own original skits,
Shorts. Yeah.
shorts.
Mm.
And also I'm planning to post now stand up comedies, because the in my previous channel there is a lots of stand up comedy I post there, but now
Mm.
unfortunately it's deleted. So
Well,
yeah.
particularly when it comes to you want to keep the two content separate, like daily vlogging separate and the comedy,
Right.
genre separate. Is it?
Right, right. Yeah, is that because you can't post, if you tell, if you ask me about YouTube algorithm, you can't
Mm-hmm.
post everything in a one YouTube channel. Means if you created a vlog
True.
channel, you can't
Mm.
post a comedy on it, you can't post a music on it. Means everything is not in the same page. If you do
Yeah.
that, it's not gonna monetize. That is
Mm-hmm.
the algorithm of YouTube. So you
Okay.
have to create a separate thing for a comedy.
Mm.
You have to create separate channel. You have to create for separate channel for vlogging.
Hmm. And tell me about the monetized aspect for this, the overlooked tail here. You
Overlook
know,
tell have YouTube have some criteria. It is 1,000 subscriber and 4,000 watch time, and for the
mm-hmm.
shorts is 10 million watch time. So
Mm-hmm.
I earn first criteria I achieved, but still I have to achieve that 4,000 criteria. So it's
Mm-hmm.
completely very soon. Complete.
Mm-hmm.
So I think I will achieve in 2 3 months.
Mm-hmm. By far, any earnings?
Not so far now. Means nothing is there, because we, if it's not monetized, then you not earn anything.
True.
Basically in YouTube or Instagram you earn by the sponsorship, not
Mm-hmm.
for from the Instagram or YouTube. They are not give you much in ads, but they are pay, the sponsors people are pay you more than that. So if you
Mm-hmm.
are grow, you have a 10 lakh subscriber on your YouTube, or you have a 10 lakh followers on your Instagram, the sponsors are coming directly to you, and they offer you to promote our brand, and we offer you that much of amount. So that is
Mm.
the things are work.
Okay. Okay. All right. And tell me, when it comes to the various types of content that goes there, short format, long format, yeah, what is your this strategy when it comes to different formats of content? Tell me some key points that you always look into for better user engagement.
Mm-hmm. So first of all, what I do is, what is the interest of the audience.
Hmm.
I catch that what is the interest, and the second thing, the algorithm, how it's work. Because in a social media, the
Hmm.
algorithm is always changed. There is
Hmm.
it's not same like that. 1 month is different, second
Hmm.
month is different. So in
Hmm.
YouTube, and the algorithm is very important to you updated about the algorithm, how it's
Hmm.
work now. So we make content according to them. For shorts videos, it's very important, because it's 30 seconds or 40 seconds you have only, and the audience have only 10 seconds to scroll. they are, it's need to be engaged someone to stay 5 second on your video. It is a hero point, it's a heroic section, so
Yeah.
if your content have that, they stay, they watch, and your views and your likes, your shares are increased. So that engaging material is very important in short form content. And if the long form content, if we are talking about, so long form content have a information, right? Long form content like a picture, like a film. So what the film is doing, they are, first half, if they are boring, the second half they are good, they have a good climax. If the first half they do songs and all, and romantic scenes are there, then the second half is a very suspenseful and a climax. The my motto is for the long form, especially the long form content, the suspense creation is very important. What is next, what is next, the curiosity. Curiosity
Okay.
is very important before you watching any video. Means, you, if you are an audience and I am a YouTuber, and I'm posting some long form content, so what you expect from me, what is next, means this is the first half, this is very simple, but what is next, what coming to next, means, I'm going to the temple, and I show in my content, I go into the temple, I follow the rituals. Okay, so my subscriber wanted me to watch something different. What I do different in that content after the first half. So this is the suspension section is very important in long form, and the eye catching 5 second heroic section is important for a short form.
Okay, okay, understood. And yeah, specifically about YouTube algorithm, you mentioned earlier,
Yeah.
this one of your channel got closed. So tell me a little bit about that. What was the issue? What was the challenge that you faced?
Challenge I face because in YouTube algorithm, YouTube take longer time to promote your channel, because in a YouTube there is a thousand, not a thousand, there is a lakhs of YouTuber. There is a so many crowded. YouTube is a crowded place. Not a YouTube only, because all social media like Instagram, YouTube, Facebook, they all are crowded place, and they have a number of creators who put their content daily. So what I face is, what my experience is take time for YouTube, especially YouTube algorithm is take time, because it's first the YouTube. Okay, I give you the example of YouTube algorithm. First you create your a new channel, right? So first 1 month YouTube algorithm understand that page, what is the content, what is it is a comedy content, or it is a vlogging content, or it is cooking content. So first 1 month it's take a understand of that content. Then second month is see, or YouTube algorithm see how the person is regular on its content. It's posting regularly, or is take a break, or is he or she is posting once in a month or a week in a month. So they see that. Then after 2 months they realize, yes, the person is very regular, the content is good. Then the third part is coming, any strike they break, any rules from the YouTube they break. Means, every most of the creator what is do they they copy from someone, and they paste it to the YouTube. They never change on anything on YouTube, and they copy. Means, YouTube algorithm is very strict on it. If the somewhere the celebration is going on, and the song is playing there, and what are you doing is, you are just video that, and you make a video and you put onto YouTube. So it is completely the second person who is make that song, it's give you a strike on your channel, because it's a copy from there. So it is very important to follow the rule and regulation of YouTube. So for the 4 or 5 or 6 months, it's an observation period for YouTube. YouTube observe your channel. YouTube realize yes, you are regular, you are very good in content, your content is very good, you don't break any rule and regulation. After the 6 month, it's hit, it's push your content to others, it's push your content to the non follower also, and home page, subscriber feed. So it's push after 6 months. So YouTube algorithm work like that.
Understood. Understood. Okay. So, tell me about how you conduct keyword research for YouTube SEO specifically.
For my personal thing, there is a lots of website where I put my content topic and I put the keyword. I find out the keyword. There is AI tools actually. So
Mm-hmm.
for my professional, for keyword, I always used HubSpot, Buffer, Ahrefs, and SEMrush. It's for
Mm-hmm.
professional, but for the personal, I use tag, hashtag, Vita, what that is, recent tag. There is some website where you can find your trending keywords, and also the
Mm-hmm.
Chat GPT also it is there to help you.
Understood. Understood. Okay. Tell me about your, thumbnails, particularly titles, CTR. What aspects do you here for focus on?
Okay, for the thumbnail, I make first of all for designing I thumbnail I use Canva and Vita.
Mm-hmm.
Vita is my editing tool, and for thumbnail I use PicArt. PicArt is a very good to ratio and expect. So the ratio always on the horizontal on a thumbnail. And what thumbnail make? A thumbnail is a face of your video, like a model. A model is a face of a company, right? In a real estate company, a model present your building. He or she tell the benefits of that building, so he or she is a face. So that's like a thumbnail is a face of a video. So the person hit, a person is click on that thumbnail. So the thumbnail is need to be make very clear, and what exactly the suspense part in that video we need to mention on that thumbnail, so that the people click on that. So
Hmm.
that is my strategy to make that thumbnail.
Okay, okay. All right. And what about, how do you track your weekly performance? Like, particularly, what metrics do you focus on?
I use Google Analytics, which is used by performance, and also I use YouTube, YT Studio. YT Studio is have an analytical part, so it's very helpful to for target the performance. Means it shows you how when your audience are active, and also we can calculate uh, what is our CTR, what how is our video is performed. So I basically use Google Analytic and YT Studio for the analytic part.
Okay, okay. So, among all these channels, particularly, can you tell me what video had the highest watch time, and why do you think it, performed really well?
um I now though I'm not remember, but yeah, my for just a second, my short video and my full full form video have I think there is some video who have more views and more yeah, one of my shorts, when I, in my previous channel, one of my shorts it hits 1 lakh view in a day, because I take that trending songs, and yeah, it's trending songs also very important. Trending part is very important when you make a content and you need to viral that. It's very important to make take a trend and make video on that. So it's when you are making a trending video, you are use that trending song in your video. It's reach more viewers. It's reach more views. So one of my video in my short form is a 1 lakh view in a 1 day, because
Mm.
there is a emotional content I put there. You saw recently the picture release is Bhool Bhulaiya 3.
Yeah.
Yeah, the song, the last song is song by Sonu Nigam, Bola Bhala
Yes.
Tha. Yeah, so
Mm-hmm.
that is the very emotional song that time, and it's trending. So I make a video on that, and it's hit 1 lakh views on 1 day. So that is my short form video, and in long form, I get usually 1,000, because my subscriber is 1,000. So I have, I'm not expect much, but yes, they see my video 100%, and yes, I receive 89-90% CTR, and when you have a 90% CTR, is chances to be viral in future. So
Okay.
yeah, so that is the thing.
All right. All right. So you mentioned you have had exposure to Google Ads as well.
Yeah,
Can you tell me about any campaign that you have run, a Google Ad campaign? What type of campaign it was?
personal or professional?
Any professional?
Okay, professional. I used campaign many time, because we need to use that campaign. So, for example, what I do is, there is a app, right? I was previously I mentioned in my experience. I was working for a US client, and they have a software which is used in a healthcare purpose. So I
Mm-hmm.
was run a campaign for that. What I my target is, first we need to do a goal for campaign. What is the goal for this campaign? So my this is the app. So my target is 1000 app install in 30 days. This is my campaign target. And what I target channels is ads, YouTube collab, then email marketing, Instagram, YouTube. From everywhere, I need to install 1000 apps. This is my target. So what I do is, for that I took some tricks. First, I create a post, and I mention there offering $10 bonus for new users. Means if the new user downloaded, they get a 10% offer, whatever is the cost. Then we run a Twitter thread, then ad campaign showing saving features. Then the third one is to YouTube, means we take a local, local YouTubers, or from US, and we send them the campaign, and they create that content on that campaign, and then run on that Google ads and whatever. So this is my campaign for my previous company. And for my personal, I used I'm in previously I used Google Ad, but in my current channel I'm not using any Google Ad or anything.
Okay, okay. All right. And tell me a little bit about the ad campaigns when it comes to structure of the ad campaign, particularly about the targeting and budgeting aspects as well.
Hmm.
Uh, if there is a restricted budget, then what kind of strategies should we opt for?
Okay. First of all, we need to. I already mentioned we need to understand the goal. What is the goal for this campaign? And if someone, sub owner or sub brand, have a less budget, so we plan accordingly. If they have suppose if they have $200 budget for this ad, so what we need to do is, we divide that $200 into different things. First, how much for the Facebook ad, how much for the Google ad, how much for the email marketing, how much for the YouTube ad. So we need to divide that on much, and before that we analyze where from we get more responses. So how we
Okay.
can we get? First of all, we analyze the thing from our previous content. Suppose previously I post my content on YouTube and Instagram, so I get a response from YouTube more than Instagram. So what I do in my campaign, I post, I divide that amount more in YouTube. Means I invest more amount in YouTube, because I know if I invest the YouTube ad, so I get more reach because of that previous analysis. So that is my
Mm.
strategy for that.
Okay. 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 All right. And when it comes to approach, particularly, there are different types of targeted audiences that are there. As you said, all social media are very crowded here, right?
Right, right.
So tell me about the custom intent audiences. Then
Target
how,
audiences.
yeah, how you work on remarketing and any lookalike audience.
Okay, so for pre-marketing, or if you want to be a target audience, so okay,
Hmm.
I give you some example. If I wanted to sell my watch to someone,
Hmm.
and if he is not interested to take my watch, so he is not
Hmm.
even watch my post, he is not even watch my reels, because he is not
Hmm.
interested, he interested in mobile. But what
Hmm.
I can do, what I can create is watch content and watch post. So I need
Hmm.
to find out first a target audience who is interested in my watch. So for this, what I do is I take support from A/B testing. A/B testing
Hmm.
in a marketing, A/B testing form is very important, and the A/B testing is something is you observe two thing, you run ad on a two thing. Suppose I create a landing page, I create a post, I create two posts. I create one post have a 5% offer discount, and one page have a 20% discount. There A page have a 5% discount and B page have a 20% discount. And I post both of them. When I get more reach on that 20%, because it's a 20%, so obviously people go on that. But in a 5%, when I post a 5% discount, but with an extra benefit, right? Are you understand my point? So
Yeah.
when we post 5%, but the human mentality go to the 20%, right? But in a
Yes.
5% mention the watch benefits. So the how we know the target audience, because some when the people are interested to buy that watch, they are not seeing the price, they are seeing the benefits, whatever the
Mm.
amount it is. The human mentality working like that. So they are not going to if they are a genuine people to buy that watch, they are not going to that 20% off, because they don't have any benefit in 20% off, but they have a watch benefit with 5% off, they are going to A page. So that we know, and how many people shall click on that one post, a post, that get to know the target audience, and then we create a content for them.
Okay. 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 All right. What was any on your YouTube specifically? Have you run ads, right?
Yeah, and previously I run ads on my YouTube channel, but
Mm-hmm.
currently I'm not, because I wanted to grow organic. So I'm
Mm-hmm.
not wanted to post any ad on that.
Okay. Okay.
Now,
Previously, what
because
was
I'm
the
an
CPV?
experienced person in this, so I
Yeah.
know how to crack the algorithm. So I know, so I don't need in my personal thing, because brand and company is different and the personal account is different. So in personal
Right.
account, you are not in hurry to take that
Mm-hmm.
advantage. When in a brand, in a company, they need to be, a quick result. So it's important
True.
to go through ads, but in personal account, is not necessary to go through ads.
Okay. 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 Let us talk about SEO aspect as well.
Mm-hmm.
So when it comes to SEO, there are multiple things that one can consider. Can you
All
tell
right.
me about what is it that you know on page SEO? How can we
Mm-hmm.
work on optimization for on page?
Okay. SEO, actually SEO is search engine optimization, have various aspect, like what the target is first, to develop, execute, growth, marketing, and all. So SEO, there is a on page, what I I forget something.
On page SEO factors that are important for on page.
Yes. So for on-page SEO, there is yeah, there is a three or two type of SEO. I think is a technical SEO, then on-page,
Mm-hmm.
then keyword. So for on-page SEO, we need to use. Actually, in my previous organization for on-page SEO, I use some tools for achieving the target, like Rank Math. Rank Math is something you heard about. Rank Math.
Mm-hmm.
It's
Yeah,
a
we heard definitely it's a tool.
Yeah, it's the advanced on page SEO, where
Mm-hmm.
you search basic you search keywords, you use that purpose. So I use that, and then AI powered tool I use for a content optimization. For a on page SEO tools in content optimization is very important. Before you post the content, optimization is important, because your title, your description, your keyword is matter a lot. So if it is same, like I give you the example in YouTube, if your title and if your description and your keyword is don't have a matching word, is not ranking some anywhere. So if you
Mm-hmm.
put your title like on page SEO tool in your title, you have to maintain that also on your description. You have to mention that on page SEO tool. Also, you have to mention that on your keywords. So it is a on page SEO tools.
Okay, okay, understood. All right, and tell me about off-page SEO. Are you aware about how to generate backlinks?
Backlink tools, right? We are using
Yeah.
tools for that. Yeah, so it did the same tools is Ahrefs and Semrush. It's
Mm.
find backlink referring domain. It's also use the anchor test and backlink growth, and backlink analytics is used.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not much use this software, because we basically use Google Analytic and Buffer and HubSpots we use, but I'm
Mm.
aware about these tools.
Mm-hmm. All right, all right. So, yeah. Besides this, tell me for any of your previous work experiences, have you had a chance to do any influencer marketing campaigns as well?
Yes, we are collaborating with YouTuber influencers, because it's necessary for our contents. So
Mm.
I previously mentioned we used to local influencer. Local influencers are important because the big influencer have a high budget, and
Mm.
if the brand and if the company have a low budget, we use to local influencer, because they have a lots of followers, they have a more reach than that big influencers. So we use that, we collaborate with them, we tell them the content, we create the content. Actually, I direct the content for them. So I script writing and I tell the direction, then they act, then we can send the script to them, then they create a content and then send that video.
Okay, okay. All right, Meenakshi. Tell me a little bit about your family and hometown as well.
Yeah, so basically, I'm actually it's a different reason, because my father was ex-army man, and my
Mm-hmm.
mother is a housemaker, and I have an elder sister. She is married. She have a one small kid, and she's also staying in Pune. But my father and mother is staying in Bihar. Actually, I am from Bihar from my father's side,
Mm-hmm.
and from Maharashtra from my mother's side. But I'm born in Jammu and raised in Maharashtra. So because of my father is ex-army personnel, so that reasons is happen. So that is
Oh,
my family background.
okay, okay, understood. Anything that you have looked up about our organization?
Yes, definitely. If you want to tell me something.
I will, I will. Do you happen to know anything?
Yeah, I just keep some R&D. So I think it's a IT company who provide digital support to the company, not
Mm-hmm.
more than
Okay.
that.
Okay, okay. I'll give you a small brief. Ultimus is based in Hubli, North Karnataka, and we are into software solutions as well as digital marketing solutions.
Okay.
The organization has been in this industry for more than a decade now.
Okay.
Okay, it started out as only service providing company, but now in the last 5 to 6 years, we have our own digital products as well
Mm-hmm.
that cater to industries like healthcare, travel, real estate. We have our own team software as well. So, few of products are listed on our website. You can check it out.
Mm-hmm.
Besides that, when it comes to clients, we are catering to clients from US, UK, Middle East, certain other countries of Asia.
Mm-hmm.
And speaking of the job role that is there, if you have gone through the job description, it does summarize as end-to-end digital
Mm-hmm.
marketing. So
Digital
we are looking
marketing.
forward to someone who could contribute in that domain, wherein
Mm-hmm.
you work on competitor analysis, do
Yes.
research, and
Right.
contribute towards website on page, off page SEO. Also
Mm-hmm.
work on creatively contribute towards social media,
Right.
wherein we can build international brand presence.
Mm-hmm. Right.
Okay, so this is the major job role that would be there.
Okay.
Be it a client project or an in-house product, accordingly your roles and responsibilities would be aligned, whichever is on high priority. And
Mm-hmm.
definitely we do have teams to support each other: digital marketing team, content writers, people into design development, video editing for YouTube
Right.
content.
Mm-hmm.
Everybody is there. It's a collaborative work environment. And
Mm-hmm.
besides all this, in Hubli, we operate from Hubli, North Karnataka. And
Mm-hmm.
here in Hubli city, we
Hubli
have
and Karnataka is different over.
no, Hubli is a city, two-tier city in North Karnataka.
Acha. Okay. Mm-hmm.
Yeah. And yeah, in the city itself, we have two branches. Registered offices in Bangalore, but Hubli is the head office.
Oh, great. I
Yeah.
heard from someone Hubli is very beautiful city.
Thank you, thank you. Hubli is particularly more closer to Maharashtra border rather than Bangalore. Bangalore is,
Uh-huh.
South Karnataka.
Okay. Mm-hmm.
Oh,
Nice. If I
yeah,
really want to get a chance to work with, I really visit there. And if it is,
definitely.
and if it is permanently, so I really relocate there.
Okay, okay, good to hear that. So, particularly with your, I had a few basic, questions before I take up anything from your end.
Yeah.
With your last job role that was there before freelancing,
Mm-hmm.
what was the CTC that you were drawing?
It's for 5.9, so after all deduction, I get 42 in hand.
Okay, okay.
And there is a quarterly bonus, which is
Mm-hmm.
30,000, 40,000, whatever is the performance bonus actually.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Any expectations you have with regards to CTC?
Yes, good, decent hike, but it's
Decent.
negotiable if you want.
Mm-hmm.
Because honestly speaking, I really need a job, and since August I don't have a particular full-time job, so I really need that, and I'm a immediate joiner, that's why. So I really,
Oh,
if you want me to join from tomorrow, I'll ready to join it. So I
oh.
really need that. So it's a negotiable. So if your budget,
Und-
I don't know what is your budget, so
Okay.
looks for.
Currently, we do not have any set specific budget as we are hiring for freshers as well as experienced people.
Okay.
So we are open to standard hikes. We are open
Hmm.
to, based on your previous CTC, we are open to discuss.
Okay.
So yeah, we will look into it after evaluation happens. It is a
Hmm.
3 round process.
Okay.
Your evaluation will begin from this round. After we
Hmm.
evaluate, you'll receive your results within 3 to 4 business days.
Hmm.
If you qualify, we'll be moving forward to a second round and one final discussion with the head HR. Second round, particularly, will consist of a practical assignment and a technical interview.
Okay.
Okay.
From whom?
Uh,
With
yeah, we are open to remote options.
no, no. I'm asking about second round with whom? Manager?
Particularly, no, no. Particularly, either the digital marketing head or with me itself.
Okay. Hmm.
Okay. Yeah. So, yeah.
And
Any question
yeah.
from your end?
Last question is, if everything is fine, then
Hmm.
how will soon join you?
We are open to immediate joining. I mean, it would take for documentation and verification, everything. It will take 1 week to 15 days max.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right, Meenakshi. Anything else do you want to ask?
No, thank you very much for giving
All
me this
right.
opportunity.
Thank you so much for joining, Meenakshi. All the best.
Thank you. Bye bye. Take care.
Bye.